Hi, guys. We are going to continue reading The One and Only Ivan where we left off. So, the last time that we read, um, Julia, the little girl of the man who cleans the Big Top Mall, was doing her homework with Ivan. So, this chapter is called Drawing Bob. And remember, Bob is the dog. I love Julia's pictures of Bob. She draws him flying across the page, a blur of feet and fur. She draws him motionless, peeking out from behind a trash can or the soft hill of my belly. Sometimes in her drawings, Julia gives Bob wings or a lion's mane. Once she gave him a tortoiseshell. But the best thing she ever gave him wasn't a drawing. Julia gave Bob his name. For a long time, no one knew what to call Bob. Now and then, a mall worker would try to approach him with the tidbit. Here, doggy, they'd call, holding out a french fry. Come on, Pooch, they'd say. How about a piece of sandwich? But he would always vanish into the shadows before anyone could get too close. Remember, Bob is a stray dog, so he doesn't want to be around humans. One afternoon, Julia decided to draw the little dog curled up in the corner of my domain. First, she watched him for a long time, chewing on her thumbnail. I could tell she was looking at him the way an artist looks at the world when she's trying to understand it. Finally, she grabbed her pencil and set to work. When she was finished, she held up the page. There he was, the tiny, big-eared dog. He was smart and cunning, but his gaze was wistful. Under the picture were 3 bold, confident marks circled in black. I was pretty certain it was a word, even though I couldn't read it. What do you think the word is that she put underneath the picture? Think about that for a second. Julia's father peered over her shoulder. That's him exactly, he said, nodding. He pointed to the circle and said, I didn't realize his name was Bob. Me either, said Julia. She smiled. I had to draw him first. So, the word underneath the picture was Bob. That's how she named him. Okay. I'm going to read you the next 2 chapters, and that is where we will stop for today. Bob and Julia. Bob will not let humans touch him. He says their scent upsets his digestion, so it upsets his tummy. But every now and then I see him sitting at Julia's feet. Her fingers move gently just behind his right ear. And then that's the picture of Julia with Bob. He's at her feet right there. The next chapter is called Mac. Remember, Mac is the man that runs the Big Top Mall. Usually Mac leaves after the last show, but tonight he is in his office working late. When he's done, he stops by my domain and stares at me for a long time while he drinks from a brown bottle. George joins him, broom in hand, and Mac says the things he always says. How about that game last night? And business has been slow, but it'll get better, you'll see. And don't forget to empty the trash. Mac glances at the picture Julia is drawing. What are you making? He asks. It's for my mom, Julia says. It's a flying dog. She holds up her drawing, eyeing it critically. She likes airplanes and dogs. Huh, Mac murmurs, sounding unconvinced. He looks at George. How's the wife doing anyway? Remember that George's wife and Julia's mom is sick, and that's why she doesn't come to the Big Top Mall anymore. About the same, George says. She has good days and bad days. Yeah, don't we all, Mac says. Mac starts to leave, then pauses. He reaches into his pocket, pulls out a crumpled green bill, and presses it into George's hand. Here, Mac says with a shrug. Buy the kid some more crayons. Mac is already out the door before George can yell, Thanks! Okay, that's our read aloud for today. Tomorrow we'll read a few more chapters. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like the book. And make sure to tell your parents what you think is going to happen. Have a good day, guys. Bye.